show.
Take the communication out of it, though.
Exactly.
You can only blink at it.
Right.
Mike's on. You hit go live?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Once you're ready, I'll go turn studio.
Okay, so we're not.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's hot. Is it, can we get less volume in the cans?
can we turn down just a smidgen?
Yeah, way out of here.
This
All
one,
of them.
Yeah, it's hot. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2.
We can tell you're a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
got a little history with this.
Exactly. You can always tell guys who are okay around the mic.
It's still a little, I could come down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm deaf. So
Can y'all hear me?
check 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I'm great with that. It could be.
So tell me, you got some kind of, because Ray gets in front of, I've seen him in front of the camera and just ready to go. You have any kind of media background that you and me both?
0 to -1, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Exactly.
You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. Just one hit.
Yeah.
That's what they all say until
Yeah,
the
right.
wheels come off and they're just.
I have a great story about that. We were doing when we had a song on the radio, we did all kinds of stuff, and one of the things we did was MTV Love Line.
I
Do you remember Love Line?
I remember Love Line.
Love Line's cool if you're watching it.
Yeah.
If you're sitting there and he starts asking you about like techniques, like that's a whole other thing. My whole family flashed in front of my eyes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And we came back off the set, and our manager was just like, "Dude, are you okay? Like you look like a deer in the headlights." He's like, "Let me tell you what was behind my eyes was like my parents, my grandparents, my cousins, my my future children."
Yeah. I'm sure there's an audio video of that or recording
Somewhere.
of that
There
somewhere.
you know what? There
Yeah.
There needs to be. There was
MTV played a lot of music.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I loved MTV back
Yeah,
then.
like people don't realize how much music MTV played.
Yeah.
About 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Here we go, folks.
The whole thing has changed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to On the Mic with Mike RVA. It's the premier social enterprise business show here in Richmond on 92.7 FM, 820 AM. I'm your host, Mike King, and I appreciate you being here with me because, frankly, you could be anywhere doing anything else, but you're here with us. So join me as this cutting-edge show uplifts the community and showcases RVA business in a different way. So we're coming to you live and direct from the palatial studios of WNTW, high above that booming business empire, Chester, Virginia. And the show highlights partnerships, innovation, social enterprise, nonprofits with business people and organizations making a difference in the greater Richmond area. So please follow my other brands, which is Mike King Biz. That's my overall brand. My TV show, which is RVA Swag Central. It's a business show with a social enterprise feel to it. And also there's this program, which is On the Mic with Mike. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Nicole Reed Real Estate. So if you're ever buying and selling a home or you need advice, Nicole Reed is simply the best in the business. So holding the board down today is my man, Mr. CJ. And so you can reach us. He's keeping his circus on track and keeping things moving. So if you ever want to call in or you have any questions or concerns or comments, we'd love for you to give us a shout. The number you can reach us is at 804-454-1366. The program is On the Mic with Mike. The station is WNTW 820 AM, 92.7 FM. This is not your father's talk station. And so today's show, folks, is super informative, impactful, and filled with community game changers. Along the way, we got to pay some bills around here. This stuff ain't free. So plus my grandkids need stuff. So shout out to my wife who's watching the grandkids. So here, what we're going to do is, so folks, we got some real game changers in the house with us today. We're going to go through, do a little introduction. They're going to tell a little bit about what they do and how they see Richmond and the impact that they see what it looks like. What we will do is some folks will call in. We'll talk about what they do. We support nonprofits here every week and see what we can do. So let's go down the list and then what I'll do is introduce. So Shep Roper is from Beyond Boundaries.
Yep.
Tell a little bit about you, what you do. Okay, we got to keep it short. So
Short. We are a nonprofit in Richmond that does outdoor adventures for individuals with disabilities and at-risk youth.
okay, Ray Daudani from Dominion. Hey, folks, it's a winter time, so besides he's going to be here talking about. So, folks, we're always trying to help the community. So we have Ray here.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Mike.
So Ray, give a little bit about what you do over at Dominion.
Yeah, sure. I work in the communications team, so it's all about telling the stories about how we can help out our community, our neighbors, work with a lot of nonprofits through our charitable foundation, and certainly we got a lot of customers who we try to help keep the lights on for every day.
Cool. And you guys do some really cool things too. So that's part of the conversation we're going to have, which is some of the things that you don't think of what Dominion's doing. So we're going to delve into some of that. We also have Steve Van Dam from Like the Music.
Yeah, we are providing music education for kids with disabilities, and we are actually a for-profit company. So we have a story to tell about startups in Richmond, Virginia. We've had a great trip so far.
Okay. So, but you're also a musician.
Yeah. I've got a you may know me as Steve Van Dam from the band Everything. Our band Everything toured in the 90s and played this area a ton. And we also ended up with a hit song called Hooch that was in the Waterboy and top 10 hit song. So yeah, we've been around.
So so folks, this is a business show, but we just can't let that pass right there. We're gonna swing back. We're gonna swing back to that. So the show sort of has a feel of it with special needs. So Shep, tell us a little bit about Beyond Boundaries, what you guys do, who you target, like how does the program work? And so folks who possibly could use your services now, they could engage with you guys.
Sure. Yeah. So my business partner, Kyle Burnett, and I started Beyond Boundaries with really the mission two-sided to increase access and opportunity to just the cool things that Richmond has to offer, the outdoor adventure field, as well as the other side really being that community feel of trying to provide an opportunity to see someone for their ability before their disability. So we offer whitewater rafting, rock climbing, fishing, hiking, kayaking, you name it, we do it. It's outdoors. We try to get as many people out there as possible, individuals with cognitive, developmental disabilities, physical disabilities, at-risk youth. We've started to work the last few years with the individuals in substance recovery, a lot of at-risk youth stuff, and some veterans.
So to let folks know how your path ended there doing that, and what does it look like? So the things that you find for the folks who are challenged in the community, how do you find those, and who are your partners that you guys engage with to make it meaningful? Like our friend over, so a shout out to the folks over at the Faison Residence,
Yeah.
Ryan and Talbot, at those guys. There's some great guys. So how do you, and that's how I found you guys, because I had seen a picture of you with Ryan.
Okay.
And I'm like, I know that guy.
Yeah.
And here you are today. So tell a little about how that works.
All right, so let's back up a couple steps. Kyle and I both went to Radford, outdoor rec majors, therapeutic rec degree as well. Moved out to California post-college and worked for a nonprofit that started accessible outdoor adventure in like the 70s. First people to kind of pioneer this new idea. Fell in love with the idea, the mission, the community, all that stuff. Fast forward like 10 years, we're back in Richmond. We wanted to volunteer with an organization similar to this, but we really couldn't find one. So we decided to start it. So at the end of 2014, we got a nonprofit status. 2015, we started running programs. It started just with whitewater rafting and just with individuals with disabilities. And then we started just branching out from there, starting to see a lot of other groups that weren't really using the outdoor resources that Richmond is, known for. Whether it was a financial issue, outdoor adventure is not cheap. So we find a lot of sponsors to help provide these opportunities, or there was just no organization that people knew about that could really safely facilitate them, down Class 4 whitewater rapids,
Yeah.
So we partner.
I have questions about that.
Yeah. You and everyone else.
That's the point now. So we're gonna dive into that. So folks, the time is 1:13. The station is WNTW. The program is On the Mic with Mike. Shep Roper from Beyond Boundaries is an idea how this program these yours. Please explain.
I mean, why not? You know, I mean, it's
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
you know, why not? We can do it. We feel like it's a huge draw to why people live in Richmond, visit Richmond, and we want everyone to really have that, you know, opportunity. We partner with RVA Paddle Sports. You know, Patrick Griffin started RVA Paddle Sports the same year we started Beyond Boundaries. He's like, hey, I want to do a paddling company. We're like, hey, we're going to do this nonprofit. And we just started working together. They have an amazing staff. We use a lot of volunteer help. So we put our volunteers through a volunteer training to learn more about disability awareness and etiquette and stuff like that, where we have past participants come in and talk about their experience, their life, answer questions. You know, what it's like to live in a wheelchair or not have any vision, you know, stuff like that. So every trip is very adventurous, and every trip is very specific to the group.
Yeah.
So, Ray, we're gonna come back to you in just a moment. So, Steve, let's talk a little bit about, you work with special needs as well. Give a little bit about what you do in your program, and then what we're gonna do is we'll circle back and we'll talk to Ray in just a moment.
Yeah, so we kind of same background, except with music, you know. So did music, toured, created music, was in a band, learned all those lessons, all that good stuff. And then for the next 10 years after that, created music. So I wrote music for film and television, learned all the technology around it, all that kind of stuff. And we were talking a little bit before we came on, but like that industry changed a lot, right? So as that industry started changing, I started looking at like what's next. And I'd always had this idea to sort of combine visuals and sounds in a way that made it really easy to make music, that made it really intuitive for even a non-musician to make music. And so started chasing that down, and eventually we created this app. And once we had the app built, one of the clearest paths that opened up in front of us was education. And it's funny, the Faison Center was one of the first places that said, hey, you want to try that here?
Yeah.
And so I went in there and started teaching a classroom full of middle school age kids music. And the first day that I went in with these iPads, the hardest thing that, you know, I was really worried about like how this is going to go, right? Hardest thing was taking the iPads out of their hands at the end of the class. So that was about 4.5 years ago. And ever since, we've been creating curriculum. We've been figuring out how to train other teachers to do this. And we've been getting into other schools. So we are, so far, we're all in Virginia. It's all Virginia schools. Our market is really specialty private schools. So these schools for kids with autism, kids with other disabilities, at-risk youth, exact same demographic, you know, yeah. Kids that need a little extra. And what we found with music education, again, with probably same thing with, you know, field trips and stuff like that, these kids don't get that, you know? And so not only is it really profoundly impactful, like they can really benefit from music, from going outside, from any of that stuff, but it's also, it's really impactful for us as a company that like we're finding this real resonance, this real good product market fit that for us, there's just, we just have to keep doing what we're doing, and there's this really nice growth ahead of us.
So folks, the program is On the Mic with Mike. That's Steve Van Dam from Like the Music. If you'd like to give us a call, make sure you can give us a shout, 804-454-1366. This is the premier business show here in the Richmond, Virginia area. So what we're going to do now is, so Ray, talk a little bit about how, you know, Dominion, not just the business side of it, interacts. You had said something about nonprofit, and then we can swing back on the other side. Talk a little bit about the impact with the community.
Yeah, well, first of all, very impressed by Steve and Shep and the work that they're doing, because this is awesome stuff. And one of the things that we do at Dominion Energy, I mentioned I'm in the communications team. I've been there for a couple years now, after 17 years working in media. And it was funny because when I joined the team, I said, so tell me a little bit about what you do. We're just going to talk about whether the power is out and when the power is going to be back on. And they said, no, we got so many other stories to tell. Yeah. And that to me was what was appealing. because it's not just about electric service. It's about the communities that we work in, the communities that we live in, the programs that we can help support. And we take our role as a corporate citizen very seriously in terms of supporting nonprofits, working with community partners, making sure that we're there and reliable and helping others. And so, Mike, you talk about, social entrepreneurism, and you talk about the way that companies can help lift up the community. And I think that, one of the things we try to do at Dominion Energy is do just that. We got a big announcement we're going to be making next week about critical community needs. So we're talking about nonprofits that help make sure people have food, make sure they have shelter, make sure they have access to health care. We're going to be announcing $1.6 million worth of funding to more than 200 nonprofits across the country.
Fantastic.
Okay. So, folks, you hear the music. What that means in this business is we got to go. We got to go away and take care of some business. So it's 1:19. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the other side in just a couple minutes. We got to pay some bills around here. All right, cool. So thanks. So every so often, you guys, so you can see what. See, that's why I got up.
Did you know embroidery is an easy, low-cost way to market your business? Let Godmama Wear LLC assist you with your custom logo embroidery needs. Whether you need shirts, hats, or yoga mats, Godmama Wear can embroider various items. Visit us online at www.godmamawear.com. That's www.godmamawear.com. Let's talk soon.
Hey, this is your chef, Michelle Wilson of Ma Michelle's Cafe, located at 10811 Hull Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia. Our number, 804-912-1644. Come and join us. We have live entertainment, a new menu. Follow us on Facebook at Ma Michelle's Cafe, Twitter, and Instagram. We are sold south of the James.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jimmy Stump with Stump's Pick and Pint. We're located on the corner of 2nd Street and 119 East Lee. We specialize in slow-cooked meats, handmade sides, and homemade desserts. Stop by. Let us take great care of you. You can find us on Facebook at Stump's Pick and Pint, or you can give us a call, 804-477-3208. We look forward to taking care of you soon.
This is Lamitha Guy, author of Preserving the Gift, the 3D Project. Preserving the Gift is a self-help book that teaches young ladies how to effectively think their way through situations versus reacting their way out of them. To get your copy of this very important book, please go to www.thepromiseacademyofva.com. Again, the website is www.thepromiseacademyofva.com. Hi, this is Lamitha Guy, and I am the founder and CEO of Memories in Song. Memories in Song is a music production company that captures, creates, and customizes lullabies for infants and toddlers. If you want the ultimate gift for that beautiful infant or toddler in your life, please go to www.memoriesinsong.com. Again, that's www.memoriesinsong.com.
Community connection too. Like this is community.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike, the premier business show here in Richmond, Virginia. The program, that's the program. The station is WNTW 92.7 FM 820 AM. And we have a special caller on the line. Mr. CJ, send them through. You are on the mic with Mike. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Who do we have with us?
This is CJ Walker from the Youth Business Exchange.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the world famous CJ Walker. So now, all right, so from the Richmond, you started from the Richmond Children's Business Fair. Tell folks about that program. Me and CJ, we go way back. So CJ, go ahead and tell folks what you guys got going on.
Absolutely. So on Saturday, March 14th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., we are going to have our third annual Richmond Children's Business Fair. So in case you have not heard of the Richmond Children's Business Fair, it's an event where youth entrepreneurs ages 5 through 17 create their own products and services, and they sell it to the public. This year, we plan on having 60 plus entrepreneurs participating, so we are really excited about that. We've also partnered with the Metropolitan Business League, so they are co-hosting with us this year. And also, if you visit the business fair, you will be able to tour the museum for $8 per person. So usually it's around between like $13, $15 per person. So on this day only, from 10 to 2, you can get into the museum at $8, and you have to visit us first in order to get the discount.
All righty. So, folks, that's a great program. CJ and those guys are doing some outstanding work. Tell Curran I said hello. So, CJ,
Yes,
let folks know how they can get in touch with you.
Yes, so you can reach us on Facebook and on Instagram at the Youth Business Exchange, or you can email us at the Youth Business Exchange at gmail.com.
All righty. Appreciate it. Thanks, CJ. Take care.
You too.
Thanks, now. Ladies and gentlemen, that was CJ Walker of the Richmond Children's Business Fair and the Youth Business Exchange. All righty. So we are back. The time is 1:25. We're going to take a break at the bottom of the hour. We have some housekeeping and things to do there. So, Steve, real quick, let's get into the life of a musician. So it's folks, this is conservative radio. So we're gonna keep. Okay, so Steve was just saved, folks. Well, you're on the mic with Mike. Hello, you're on the mic with Mike. Hello. You're on the mic with Mike.
Hi, this is Tipsy Cupcakes, RVA calling in.
How are you? So, folks, this is the world famous Tipsy Cupcakes down in Carytown. So, please let folks know hey, folks, if you've never had these, you got to go check them out. So, the floor is yours, ma'am.
Well, thank you. So, Tipsy Cupcakes is specialized in alcohol infused inversion cupcakes during the occasion. We are located in Carytown. It is my sister and I, so it's Misha and Shay that are the owners. And we do a lot more than just regular cupcakes. We are branching out into vegan cupcakes. We're going to do CBD oil infused cupcakes. We have a lot of things coming in 2020 that we're very excited about. So we also have events as well. We have karaoke. We do paint and sips. We do personalized paint and sips as well. Birthday parties for adults and children. And we have game nights as well.
Alrighty, so Misha, let folks know what your where they can find you, your address, phone number, and all that information. So, folks, you have to treat yourself and go to a Tipsy Cupcakes. It's not like anything you've ever had, especially now they're moving into. So, Misha, we have a musician here, and when you're saying the things, he's like, I'm
just saying free sample, like
yeah.
I'm looking around a shout out, where's the cupcakes?
So. Let folks know how they can find you.
Sorry, we're located at 3423 West Cary Street in Carytown, across from the McDonald's. Our phone number is 804-326-4737, or they can email us at tipsycupcakesrva@gmail.com. We're also Tipsy Cupcakes RVA on Facebook and Instagram as well. We also wanted to mention that we have the opportunity for our community to be able to invest in us. So any of our customers or anyone who's interested in investing in a local small business, women-owned business, black-owned business, whatever, you can invest as little as $100, and any investments over $5,000, you get a cupcake named after you, whatever flavor you want. And so to be able to do that, you can go to mainvest.com. That's MAINVEST.com, and then go to browse investment opportunities, and then you'll see 50 cupcakes.
So since this is a business show, explain to the folks how you guys explored that option and went down that road. Because when I saw that, I thought that was pretty interesting.
So, well, it started out, we were working in the corporate world. We worked at banks. Are you talking about how we started with 50 cupcakes, or how we did with the investment?
With the investment part.
Yeah. So we wanted the opportunity for our community, because we're really, really, really big on community. So we wanted the opportunity for our communities to be able to support us, and we can support our community as well. So we found Mainvest because it allows anybody to be able to invest regardless of their financial situation. They don't have to be, on Wall Street or anything like that. And we thought it would be cool because our customers, the people that make us successful, the reason why we're here, they have the ability to buy into not only our product, but into our brand, into our sales, get a percentage of our revenue, so it helps us as much as it helps them.
Okay, that's a great concept. So thank you for coming. If there's anything else, folks, make sure you get out and support Tipsy Cupcakes. They do a lot in the community as well. And Misha, thanks for coming on.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, you guys. Take care. So, folks, the time is 1:29. We have to go away and take care of some business, pay some bills. It's SRN News, and we will be back on the other side.
Adam, are they good?
So here,
You were asking me about what it's like to be a musician. We can show off the app a little bit, but we'll play some music together. Yeah, good.
welcome back to On the Mic with Mike. The time is 1:32. The station is WNTW 92.7 FM, 820 AM. It's not your father's talk station anymore. We're doing things new, cutting edge here. So we have in studio with us, we have Steve Van Dam from Like the Music, Ray Daudani from Dominion Energy, and we have Shep Roper from Beyond Boundaries. But we have a call who's on. So Mr. CJ, could you send them through? You're on the mic with Mike.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Jacob from Nudge Advertising. He gives us our nugget of the day for all you entrepreneurs and business people out there, the best ways to work with your social media and your campaigns. Jacob, have at it, sir.
All right, so today I'm talking a little bit about the websites and how to get the most use out of your website. A lot of users currently access businesses' websites from their mobile phones or from their tablets. And one shortfall that a lot of websites can have, especially if you're trying to get sales or get people to use your services, is load time, meaning how fast the page loads. And conversions fall by up to 20% for every second that there is a delay on the mobile page load time. So what that means is basically for every second that it takes for your page, your website to load, 20% of people are just deciding they don't want to use you anymore, and they're just going to move on to the next person that's providing the same type of service or same type of product. So you got to make sure that your website is on point. It's performing well, it's up to standards, and getting you what you need to get.
Alrighty, so folks, this is a business show, and Jacob is a businessman. Jacob, you have another endeavor that you're working on. Please give us a little bit about that, and also how people can find Nudge.
All right, so first they can find Nudge at nudgeadvertising.co. They can follow us on social media at Nudge Advertising on Instagram and Facebook. They can shoot us an email at nudgeadvertising@gmail.com and shoot us a text or give us a call at 202-670-6295. And as for my other venture, it's a little bit more of a personal venture. It's just me. As a VCU arts graduate, I have recently gotten back into doing more art, and that's mostly pet portraits at the current time. And to help try and raise awareness and help try and give back to the community, I'm partnering with a local animal shelter over in Midlothian called Richmond Animal League. They're actually the oldest no-kill shelter in Richmond. They've been around since 1978 and help out approximately between 16 and 17,000 dogs and cats a year find better homes. So the way that it works is I do pet portraits. So 15% of the commission, or the proceeds from the commissions for pet portraits, are donated back to the shelter to help all those dogs and cats live healthier lives and find happier homes.
All righty, folks. So Jacob from Nudge Advertising with his new venture. So make sure you go out and support him. He's a big supporter of the community. So Jacob, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, Mike. You have a great one.
Take care. So folks, we that was Jacob from Nudge Advertising. He's in every week talking about ways to help your business. We're going to swing back to Ray from Dominion Energy now. So Ray, it's the winter time. Talk a little bit about that side of what happens, how folks can get resources if they ever run into problems, and then talk about some of the new and cool things that you guys are doing over there.
Yeah, happy to do it. So, as you can imagine, it's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow. So
Good job. Thank you.
Time this out perfectly. But, what people forget when it's 70 degrees is how cold it was last month and how cold it is today and how cold it's going to be next month. And I know if you're like me, your bank account's looking a little slim after the holidays. So we always want to help people out in terms of lowering their electric bills. And there's a few different things that I just wanted to mention. One of them is we've got a great program going on right now. If you're like me, I moved into a house and the people that lived there before left their old fridge in like a utility room or a garage, and I didn't use it, and it stayed plugged in and was driving up the electric bill. And I finally decided I need to get rid of this thing. So right now, if you want to take advantage of a service that we have, we will pay you and we will come to your house and we will pick up your fridge and recycle it for you. So you don't have to do anything. You just call us. We'll set up a time. They'll come. They'll check out the fridge. They'll make sure it's good to go. We'll pay you to get rid of it. That's pretty cool. And then if you need to get a new fridge, we have rebates right now because that old beer fridge that's sitting in your garage.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now, like, maybe it's time.
Might be a little old. Nobody's putting the nice one in their garage. The nice one's in the kitchen. It's all stainless steel. If you want to get a new one, they're so much more energy efficient these days, and they're going to take a lot less load, and it's going to be a lot less on your energy bill. We have rebates on those too. So just go to dominionenergy.com and search for ways to save, and you can find out about both of those things. It's going to help you out in the pocketbook for sure, and it's nice because the less energy you use, it's better for the environment as well. So those are just two of the things. The third thing I'll mention is there are probably things around your house that you're not going to notice that are driving up your electric bill. We have a program right now where someone will come and do an assessment, and it's free or low cost depending on where you live. For them to come in, it usually takes half an hour to an hour. They'll look around and they'll come up with a list of recommendations and be able to install some of those things for you too. And it can be simple stuff like swapping out light bulbs, or it can be a little more complex than that, but they will walk you through the whole process. And as a homeowner, I'm terrible at home maintenance. I'm not a handyman. So if someone's going to come in and do it for me, or at least show me what to do, that would be huge. So I just wanted to mention those 3 things for anybody who's listening. Again, dominionenergy.com, and search for ways to save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, folks, the voice you're listening to is Ray Daudani from Dominion. The time is 1:39. Program is On the Mic with Mike. What we try and do here is bring a diverse group of people in who bringing something different to the program weekly. I mean, you never know what you're going to get here, and we sort of like that idea. So here with us today, for folks who are just jumping in, we have Steve Van Dam from Like the Music. We also have Shep Roper from Beyond Boundaries. But we gotta go away for a minute. We got about 30 seconds here. Just like to thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back.
So how much is my beer fridge costing?
Having a good name is more valuable than possessions. With a positive reputation, you not only obtain good credit, but the trust of lenders. At Build Credit LLC, we help you gain access to wealth, knowledge, and personal power. Have you made mistakes with your credit? Not where you need to be? Unsure of where to start? Tired of credit companies taking your money and getting no results? Need a home, car, credit cards, trade lines, or starting a business and need credit? No worries, we've got solutions for all of your questions. Build Credit LLC is here to help you begin, repair, or build your credit to get the lifestyle you deserve. With our 100% money-back guarantee, we are committed to your success. Contact us today at 844-214-0554 or buildcredittrust.com for your free consultation. Mention promo code BCT2020 to claim 20% off your services.
Offer valid in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and restrictions apply.
Hi, do you struggle with forming the right words to draw on your target audience? Are you stuck on page 1 of that manuscript? Do you need an extra set of eyes to critique and edit your flyers, emails, or manuscripts? Do you need more time to do what you love within your business and life? If you answer yes to any of these questions, I would love to assist you. My name is Amanda Edie, and I am the literary enthusiast. I'm an editor, ghostwriter, proofreader, and creative assistant for small business owners and entrepreneurs. You can contact me today at www.amandaedie.com. Let me help you creatively change the world.
Purchasing a home can be one of the biggest. Purchasing a home can be one of the biggest.
About that, then tonight.
Hello, I'm Ashley James, CEO of Adora Children and Family Services. Having gained an uncle and an invaluable member of my family, I've seen firsthand the importance and beauty of fostering. There are more than 5,000 children in the fostering system in the state of Virginia. We need your help for caring for children in your community. Can we count on you? Call today.
The number for Adore that's Adore Family Children Pharmacists, folks. Make sure you go ahead and find them. And they're great partners of the organization and the program. So with us, the program is On the Mic with Mike. We have a special guest, Mr. CJ. Send them on. You are On the Mic with Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So who do we have on the line here?
This is Gabriele Maes. I'm a singer, teacher, voiceover coach, voiceover artist, writer, whole bunch of things.
Yes, you are. And we met the other day, and you did a performance which was the worst opera singer in the world. Which okay.
I do other things too.
Okay. So the floor is yours. We're going to give you a couple minutes to display your talents.
Okay, here you go. You asked for it.
Yes,
right?
yes, I did.
Okay, well, I wrote a little script last night when you called me. Thank you very much for having me on your show, by the way. I really appreciate it. So this little script that I wrote is called The Apartment Complex. And it goes like this. Shut up, forward away, away. Shut it, oh, mio bambino caro, mi piace bello. Oh my God, the walls are so thin. She's driving me crazy. I was a showgirl working in the cruise ships between Miami, Florida, and Orlando. I sang, I danced, I did it all. Then I married this bald-headed bastard. God, those were the days. And no use in sitting alone in your room. Come hear the music play. Jazz hands.
You should hear my cousin Giovanni from Italy. Sings like a boy. Hit it, Johnny. Bésame mucho. Como si fuera esta noche la última vez.
I don't think that's Italian. I think it's Spanish.
Shut up, kid, or I'll slap your chubby cute face.
I like very much opera. When I was young in Romania, I like singing opera very, very. Go away, dog. Go away. I think that dog is having sexual relations with your late Mrs. Lewinsky.
Oh my, that's terribly scandalous.
Did anybody see my Bible? I think I left it in the lobby. Larry, Larry, I think you let the cat out. Stop it! I can't stand it anymore. You're all driving me crazy. Can't you just go in your apartment and read a book like a normal person? You're driving me nuts.
Sharon, this is Dr. Lipschitz. The ambulance is here to take you to a nice, quiet space. Now come with me.
Wow.
You
wrote that last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is On the Mic with Mike. You never know what you're going to get here. So that was Gabriele Maes. Please let folks know where they can find you. All of yous.
Okay. Well, I'm on Facebook at Gabriele Maes. There's only 3 of us in the world, as far as I know.
Sounded like more than that.
Yeah, maybe. So that's GABRIELLE.Maes, MAES. So it's www.gabrielemaes.com. If you want to go to my website, I have some stuff on there, and I teach, and you can certainly contact me for anything.
All righty, folks. That was Gabriele Maes. Gabriele, thanks for coming on the program.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
All right. All of you, thank you so very much.
Thanks. Okay.
All righty, folks. That was Gabriele Maes. The program is On the Mic with Mike. The time is 1:47. It's WNTW. In the building with us, we have Steve Van Damme, Ray Daudani, and Shep Roper. All righty, folks. We're On the Mic with Mike. Mr. CJ, send him on. You're on the mic with Mike. Hello, you're on the mic with Mike.
Hey, Mike, it's Pavi.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pavi Leitner. She is our financial guru, financial literacy for children. So, Pavi, the floor is yours.
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. And today, I want to go over budgeting the year like a business. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we're telling our money where to go, opposed to scratching our heads to figure out where it went. So for this, you may need your 2019 bank statements to do this. However, these are some of the steps. And going forward, if you need more details, feel free to reach out to me. But so far, I have 5 steps ahead. I have 5 steps. The first one is total all of your monthly expenses. And with that, that includes your tithes, your savings. Make sure you pay God and yourself first. Then on to your mortgage, electric, cable, internet, all of those bills. Now, you have transportation. So we know you pay your car note every month, but make sure you include the weekly gas, whether you fill up once or twice a week, how much toll, even down to those car washes, guys, okay?
Yes.
Now, we also need to make sure we have in there insurances you pay, your car insurance, your life insurance, health insurance. And those of you that have pets and have pet insurance, make sure you include that too. Also, we have your groceries. We're going to get in depth that in another time, as well as your toiletries. You should not be running out of toilet paper or deodorant. Definitely don't want you smelling like overdue bologna. Okay?
That is a public service announcement, folks. Thank you. that's our PSA for the week.
Overdue bologna.
And listen, with that, don't forget those lotions from Bath and Body Works, okay? Those are okay. Add that in the budget, okay?
Yeah. That's after the soap and water.
After the soap and water. That is key, okay?
Yes.
So now we're moving on to the credit card. Make sure you pay those. Calculate those as well. And those subscriptions, this is one thing that many of us tend to forget. Whether it's you're paying that $6.99 or whatever to Microsoft, those TV subscriptions so you can watch Power on Sunday, or even that gym membership that you're paying for. Whatever subscriptions that you have that you're paying for, add that into your budget. We're going to also add in self-care. That's when you get your hair cut, curls, weaves, lashes, manis, pedis, massages, whatever the case may be. If you're doing that monthly, add it in there. All right, so we have this. The next thing we have on the list is anything else that comes out monthly. Write that down, and we want to multiply all of these expenses by 12. So you should have your first set of numbers right there. The next thing we're going to go into are the total expenses paid every year, but not every month. And those are some things that creep up on us, like let's say our property taxes, that gym maintenance fee that comes out once a year that they tell you when you sign up, your car maintenance, home maintenance, anything that you can think of that you come out of pocket with, maybe quarterly or once a year, total all of those things up as well. All right. And that also includes, for our parents or anybody else, school clothes, school supplies, amusement park passes, sport uniforms, and those who have kids in high school or private schools. Don't forget those school fees for fee night, okay?
Alrighty.
Make sure you're calculating all of that because that stuff adds up, okay? All right, next, we're going to move into something that we also don't think about until the month before or the month of. Here we're going to speak on how much you're spending on birthday gifts, whether you're planning a birthday party, you're planning a trip, even down to Christmas presents. Do not go overboard for Christmas, please, okay?
Too late.
Kind of late.
Too late.
Every
Sorry.
year, all
Missed
right?
it.
That's the message, right, Mike?
Yes, it's January now. We should have been talking to you in
Yeah.
November.
Where were you in November?
I'm sorry. You teacher, please go ahead. The class is kind of disruptive.
That's right. No disruptions. All right. So we have these items, total all that up. How much you spend on your mom? Like for me, I'm in a season where my mom starts things off in December. Then there's my birthday. My dad's birthday is the following week. My son's birthday is 3 weeks after that. And my brother's birthday is after him. Then my sister-in-law and my nephew's birthday are in April. So I'm back to back. I already know what's going on, okay?
Yes.
So with that, make sure you are totaling all of these items up. Have a plan of how much you want to spend per person, per event, and total everything up. So right now we should have our regular expenses that we multiply by 12. Anything that we didn't think of, going through your bank statements, multiply that by 12, as well as adding up those expenses that you don't typically spend monthly on. You want to total that up. And now we're going to get down to something that we do that we don't think about too much, like maybe eating out or going out to just have a little bit of fun. And even that daily Wawa, Chick-fil-A, or Starbucks coffee, okay?
Okay.
You go there daily, add it in there, because we want to tell our money where to go, not figure out where it's going, okay? So add all of these up, and what you want to do is divide this by 12. Now, after you do that, you have your number of how much you need to have to live each month, okay? So if you are under budget, as in you have more money left over after doing this, I commend you. Come talk to me so we can figure out a plan for future you and figure out what to do with that. If you are over budget,
Come talk to you.
Commend you.
Come talk to you. Okay,
Come talk to me if you're over budget. That's Steve Van Damme. Come talk to me.
With the for-profit business.
That's right.
So, okay, if you're over budget, I still commend you. Just because you're listening, you're getting this information. But come talk to me. Let's figure this thing out. And you can reach me at 804-243-2269. I am also able to be found on Instagram and Facebook at FinLitVA. Mike, do I have time to tell you guys what I have coming up?
Quickly.
All right. So very quickly, I have a talent show coming up for my birthday, January 24th at Southside Community Center, which is being sponsored by the Institute for the Advancement of Young People. We will be raffling off a TV, some Dre beats, and some other items. Raffles are $5. Please come out and support. And also there is a homeowner seminar that I will be a part of at Libby Mill Library on February 2nd from 1:30 to 4 p.m.
All righty, quickly.
That's all I have for you today.
Quickly. Okay. Javi, one last time. How do folks reach you?
804-243-2269, or you can message me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. I am FinLitVA. That's FINLITVA.
All righty. Appreciate it. Thanks, Javi. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, folks, the time is 1:57. The program is On the Mic with Mike, getting short on time. Just like to thank the fellas for coming in. Folks, only here where you go from Gabriele Maes with all those personalities inside of her to a financial lesson where we had to straighten up and fly right. That's the beauty of this program. One last time, we're going to go around the table and let folks know what you have coming up and how they can find you. Steve, you can lead us off.
Light the Music. We are providing music education for kids with special needs. So if you know schools, teachers, parents of kids with special needs, please go to our website. It is lightthemusic.com. That's LIGHT, lightthemusic.com. And you can sign up and send us information about that. And you can also follow us on all the social media channels. Coming up, we have tomorrow, we're doing something down at the Symphony, the Carpenter Center with RPAA, and I think it's Dominion Energy Center. Is that that's what it's called? Sorry, I should get that right, shouldn't I? So at Dominion Energy Center, we are doing a program with RPAA called Lights Up, and we're going to be working with kids, all kinds of kids. So typical kids, any kids. So if you are interested in your child creating music, come on over tomorrow morning, and we will show them how to do that.
All right, real quick, Ray.
Yeah, Ray Daudani with Dominion Energy. I just wanted to reiterate what I talked about earlier. 3 programs for you to save on your electric bill and have a little extra money in your pocket this winter. If you got an old fridge or appliance that you want to get rid of, we will pay you and pick it up. If you are buying a new appliance or light bulbs, we will give you a rebate on that. And if you want someone to come in and do an assessment of your home and figure out ways that you could lower your bill, we will do that too for either free or low cost. For more information, go to dominionenergy.com and search for ways to save.
Shep, you're up.
It'll be gorgeous weather before we know it, so outdoor adventures will be popping off soon. BeyondBoundariesRVA.org or BeyondBoundariesRVA@gmail if you know anyone who might want to volunteer or participate or sponsor a program.
All right, folks, the program is On the Mic with Mike, 159. My name's Mike King. Just like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank Nicole Reed Real Estate for being a sponsor. The music getting louder like at the Oscars and the Grammys. They're telling us it's time to go. Shout out to my wife, baby, I'm on the way to help take care of the kids. And, folks, we'll catch you next week. Thanks. Now, take care. Thanks.